in this video I will show you how to set up Palo Alto Panorama Lab in Eve NG. So this is our lab topology. Okay, let me go to our lab topology. So here I'm using pfSense to provide internet to these two devices. These are Palo Alto firewall, PA1 and PA2. Okay, and here we have Panorama, and these two devices are connected to management. We are using the IOU switch. I will show you which image I am using to connect these management interfaces. Also to connect this server. This is basically Windows Server 2019. You can use 12, you can use 2008 or any other edition, it's okay. However, this is not only Active Directory, it will be our Radius server as well, syslog server as well, SNMP server, FTP server, NTP and Active Directory. Okay, and this is the management cloud basically. So this is a management cloud so that I can access this server through remote desktop, and so that I can access Panorama and these firewall as well. So my management subnet is 192.168.100. In your case it will be different. This is the only thing which will be different in your case. Rest of the thing you can keep the same. In the case of Palo Alto firewall 1, so the WAN interface is 1/1 where it's connected to WAN, okay, and 192.168.1 is the subnet. While here in PA2, the WAN subnet is 192.168.2, okay, which is pre-configured in this WAN device. If I hit enter and show you, so this one 1 and this is 2. We are using these two interfaces connected to PA1 and PA2 to provide internet. The inside here we have 1/2. 10.0.1. Here we have inside 10.0.2, and we have connected two devices, PC1 and PC2, 10.0.1.1 and 10.0.1.2. While this side we have two PC connected. I'm using by the way, you can use the Linux image, Linux Slack image, okay, and it's 10.0.2.3 and 2.4. so PC3 and PC4 on this side, and this is the management. So here we will assign 192.168.100.210 to PA1 management, 192.168.100.220 to PA2 management, while Panorama we will assign 192.168.100.200, and our server is 192.168.100.230. So these are in the same subnet and they have a reachability. And this is my management PC. My management PC, I believe, through DHCP 192.168.100.12, and sometime it will be 13, which is my PC, so that I can access these devices. So this is our lab topology. It's so simple. We have Panorama and two firewall to manage them from a centralized location. This is outside, this is inside. Similarly, this is outside, this is inside, where we have two test PC and here we have two test PC. When we have this WAN to provide internet to this firewall and this side to this firewall. And what else we have? Okay, let me show you the images I'm using. These are, I already told you about these subnet, okay, and Panorama. The domain will be test.local, which we will configure here in this server. The username and password for all devices we will keep the same. Admin and ABC at 12345. You can configure and you can put any password. In my case, I will use ABC at 12345 for the Palo Alto firewall and Panorama. By default is not this password. By the way, by default is admin, but I will change them to ABC at 12345. Windows Server by default username and password I will keep the same, which is administrator and test123, T in uppercase by the way. The Palo Alto image which I will use in the lab is 11. Panorama is also a version 11. Cisco switches I'm using IOU, this switch. You can use any switch to connect the devices. We can use Windows 11 or we can use Linux Slack. It's better to use Linux Slack because it requires more CPU and RAM, this topology. The Windows Server, I'm using Windows Server 2019, this image, which I will provide you. An internet link, you can use the management, and you in my case I'm using the net cloud. So this is our lab topology for Palo Alto Panorama.